Hello everyone, so for today's lesson, we're going to discuss the changes affecting the immediate environment and living organisms. As more modern facilities and products are made through industrialization and scientific modernization, Earth becomes more and more polluted due to an unregulated dumping of chemical waste. Pollution can change the environment as well as living organisms. It can kill people, plants, and animals. Materials that can cause pollution are called pollutants. Pollutants can get into water, soil, and air that can negatively affect us. Pollutants from soil may come from pesticides used on farms to kill insects and other pests, or from fertilizers that farmers put on the ground to help crops grow. Rain can wash away these chemicals into the rivers that can kill a large number of fishes, birds, and other animals. Pollutants from water came from factories that dump poisonous chemicals into bodies of water. Others come from oil spills from ships, tankers, and pipelines. They may remain dangerous to living things for a long time. So what are the things we can do to reduce water pollution? Yes, Scarlett. Very good. We need also to minimize the use of pesticides, herbicides, and fertilizers. Do not dispose of these chemicals, motor oil, or other automotive fluids into the sanitary sewer or storm sewer systems. Both of them end at the river. Air pollutants are either gases or particulates, which include soot, smoke, and ash from coal combustion, dust released during industrial processes, and other solids from burning vegetation. Can you give me some best ways to reduce air pollution? Very good, class. Using public transports, reduction of forest fires and smoking, implement of afforestation, use of fans instead of air conditioner. That is some of the best ways to reduce air pollution. So what are the effects of air pollution? Air pollution is a major environmental risk to health. By reducing air pollution levels, countries can reduce stroke, heart disease, lung cancer, and both chronic and acute respiratory diseases, including asthma. Now, let's proceed to the global warming. People keep on using fossil fuels to power our modern industries. Fossil fuels are substances like gasoline and diesel. Most cars and other vehicles are run by burning fossil fuels. Burning fossil fuels produces a lot of carbon dioxide that goes to the atmosphere. So you have learned in the previous lesson that plants use carbon dioxide to perform photosynthesis in order to produce sugar and oxygen. This means that plants can regulate the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere by using it. However, since forests and other areas with plants are illegally logged or removed, almost no plants were left to prevent the buildup of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So what do you think would be the effect of too much carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? How does it affect the environment and us? Global warming, or the greenhouse effect, is a serious problem. Global warming is the increase of Earth's average temperature. It happens when the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, such as methane and carbon dioxide, is higher than usual. Greenhouse gases are gases capable of trapping heat. When sunlight reaches the ground, it is absorbed as heat. Normally, this heat escapes to outer space. However, due to increase in the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, the heat that is normally released is trapped in the planet, thus making Earth hotter or warmer than usual. Why is it called greenhouse effect? Because Earth's atmosphere acts like the glass in a greenhouse. It lets light in, but it does not allow the heat to escape. Global warming could cause disastrous changes on the planet. Scientists say that the rate of change in temperature is increasing. The 10 warmest years of the last century happened in 1980. The 3 hottest years came after 1990. The hottest year on record was 1998. 100 years from now, Earth may be 10 degrees hotter. Global warming can trigger melting of glaciers in the Arctic regions that can cause catastrophic flooding to the low-lying islands and continents around the world. Global warming can also trigger climate change that would result to the formation of extremely strong typhoons like Ondoy in 2009, Pedring in 2011, and Yolanda in 2013. Everyone in the Philippines is familiar with the disasters brought by these typhoons. Disasters like this can result to destruction of infrastructures, mortalities, species extinction, and increase in the number of human diseases. Other effects of global warming include the changes in the pattern and amount of rainfall that may result to flooding and drought, changes in the frequency and intensity of extreme weather conditions, changes in agricultural yields, and reduced summer stream flows. So what can you do to prevent or stop global warming? Yes, Aliyah? Very good. No to plastic bags. But one more thing to prevent or stop global warming is the 3 R's. So what are the 3 R's? Very good. It is the reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reducing your need to buy new products results in a smaller amount of waste. Even if you need to buy, consider buying eco-friendly products. It is the most effective of the 3 R's. Reuse bottles, plastic containers, and other items both at the grocery store. Reusing water bottles, yogurt cups, bread dies, and other items is being conscious about what is already out there. It will lessen having to purchase other items that would fulfill the same function. Try to use a disposable products into some other form. Just don't throw them away. You can recycle almost anything, for example paper, bottles, aluminum foils, cans, and newspapers. Recycling of these unwanted things is a great earth-saving tip. By recycling, you can help in reducing landfills. So let's proceed to acid rain. Acid rain, another concern that we must be aware of. It is the continuous emission of gases like sulfur oxide and nitrogen oxide produced from burning coals that are used by power plants to generate electricity. When these gases reach the atmosphere, they combine with water and produce acids like sulfuric acid and nitric acid. This acidic water then becomes rain or as acid rain. Acid rain is dangerous to living and non-living things on Earth. Acid rain can harm trees and crops when it is absorbed by the roots of these plants. It can kill fishes and aquatic plants in lakes and rivers. This can cause respiratory diseases in humans who happen to inhale it directly. Acid rain can also cause the decay of concrete structures. It can even corrode materials made of metals. It destroys many historical spots and structures all over the world. That is the changes affecting the immediate environment and living organisms. So goodbye class, see you next time!